Have you ever walked into a room and immediately sensed the atmosphere? Felt a shift in mood without a single word being spoken? In Korea, this subtle yet powerful ability to read the room, to understand unspoken cues, is called Nun-Chi. It's more than just common sense. It's an advanced social radar, a fundamental skill that shapes communication and interaction every single day. For many foreigners, navigating a culture where so much is left unsaid can be incredibly perplexing, even frustrating. Welcome to Decoding Korean, where we journey beyond the headlines and the unfamiliar. We explore the unique traits and rich culture of Korea. But our purpose goes deeper. To understand that while we might look, act, or think differently on the surface, beneath it all, we share a profound human commonality. Join us as we uncover what truly makes Koreans Korean. So, what exactly is Nunchi? Imagine stepping into a crowded subway, a bustling family dinner, or a busy office. Here, communication isn't always direct. Instead of explicit commands or statements, Nunchi is your active social radar, meticulously observing body language, reading facial expressions, and sensing the mood of the group. It's about picking up those subtle, unspoken hints, understanding what's truly expected, what's desired, or even what's best avoided. For example, knowing precisely when it's okay to speak up, when to offer help, or when to quietly disappear. It's not just about what I want, but how they see me and what they are thinking that Koreans constantly gauge. For many from more direct communication cultures, Nunchi can be incredibly challenging. The lack of explicit communication can feel confusing, even disorienting. Misunderstandings arise because what seems like an obvious hint to a Nunchi master might be completely invisible to someone not accustomed to this unspoken language. It can feel like walking through a minefield of unwritten rules, where a misstep can inadvertently cause offense. But to truly decode Nunchi, we must understand its deep roots in Korean society's past. Korea has been an agricultural nation for a very long time, a good 8,000 years. But was life always profitable or peaceful? Life was incredibly harsh. Periods of severe famine were a recurrent threat, where tens of thousands faced death annually from various hardships, and in major crises, losses could soar to hundreds of thousands or even more. And famine wasn't the only challenge. There were floods in most years, or devastating droughts when there weren't floods. Even in good harvest years, without exception, plundering raids by Japanese pirates, Kitons and Jurchens were a constant threat, if not major invasions by Chinese kingdoms or the Mongols. What would life have been like then? Imagine the feeling of being beaten for a good 2 hours out of 24 hours of yours every single day. That constant, pervasive threat to survival. In such an interdependent world, constantly adapting to a mountainous land with limited resources, facing waves of invasions from powerful neighbors, and striving for harmony within a rigid social order where a single misstep could have severe consequences, survival often depended on the smooth functioning of the group, whether tending rice fields together or navigating strict social structures. Nunchi developed as a vital, almost intuitive tool, a sophisticated social radar honed over generations. It allowed individuals to gracefully navigate complex group dynamics, anticipate needs, and ensure everyone's face is preserved without causing disruption. Think of it as a fluid, unspoken language of respect and belonging, a powerful system for maintaining social peace, where unspoken communication is just as, if not more, important than words. Imagine a seasoned Jeju Hainyo female divers whose age varies from 20s to 70s, plunging into the cold, unpredictable ocean depths without any breathing equipment. Their very survival depends not just on seeing obvious dangers, but on sensing the tiniest shifts in current, the faintest vibrations from marine life, the most subtle changes in water pressure. Every almost imperceptible detail holds crucial, life-saving information. They rely on these unsaid signals, not just for their own safety, but for the safety of their fellow divers in that vast, unforgiving environment. If you are in such an environment, wouldn't you develop one? Are you that different from us? When you say, "What's going on?" you already felt something's wrong, even though you can't pinpoint what it is. You've certainly felt the tension in a quiet room or noticed a friend's subtle glance that meant more than words. Maybe you've held back a comment, sensing it wasn't the right time. Such sensitivity to atmosphere, that innate human ability to read people and situations, exists in every one of us, in every culture. It's a core human response to living together. While the intensity and pervasiveness of Nunchi might feel alien, It is precisely this underlying human drive for social harmony, for understanding others, that it embodies. It's a testament to our shared need to connect and navigate the complexities of human interaction, even when starting from scratch. We are not that different at all in the end, right? So when you encounter the subtle dance of Nun-Chi, don't be perplexed. Instead, appreciate its role in maintaining social harmony. It's a unique cultural adaptation of a universal human sensitivity, revealing a deep collective intelligence that shapes Korean society. Just look a little more closely. You might be able to catch what it is. What aspects of Korean culture have surprised you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're curious to decode more about what makes Koreans unique, subscribe to Decoding Korean for more insights.